Welcome to the world of Dreamtime. I am Shana. Amongst the many beautiful messages that our dreams have, they can guide us in times when we need it most. I wanted to share with you how I learnt to record my dreams. In Lak'ech. I think the key element to recording dreams is practice, practice, practice. A few years before dedicating myself to recording my dreams, I remembered very little. I would write 2 lines, maybe half a dozen times, and then I would stop or give up. Then a couple of months later or a year later, same thing. What I found changed was knowing I was remembering my dreams for a reason, and there had to be something to them. I then had the intention of recording them. It began with rolling over upon wakening and writing them down. They grew from a few lines to pages of details over their first year. I didn't start deciphering them for the first few years, so I have plenty of books in storage in which I would never look back on because I don't think they are relevant now. Yet, at the time, I continued to learn to record them. I've never used an alarm for the morning because my granddad told me when I was 17 that you don't need one. Just tell yourself what time you want to wake up. Do you wake up moments before your alarm goes off? If not, give it a go. And again, practice. I would say this is an important part of remembering your dreams, to wake up naturally. If you need an alarm, do so. Just tell yourself before nodding off that you want to wake up at the time of the alarm, and you'll notice that you wake up minutes before the alarm goes off, giving you a chance to start recording because you've awoken naturally, remembering the dream. So give it a go. So an uninterrupted awakening and recording straight away, I would say, are very important. If your mind wanders to what you have to do today or anything else, you lose parts of it. If you focus on replaying it in your mind as you get up and have to go to the bathroom or feed a cat who's complaining, just keep on focusing and replaying. This will help. You may lose parts of the dream, and that's okay. The more you practice, the more you will remember. The more you remember, the more you practice. If you forget one morning, don't let that get in the way of tomorrow. If you remember upon awakening and then your mind gets in the way and you forget all the details, bar maybe a few or one line, just record those details, just that one line. Don't let it get in the way of recording them. Or you get despondent about recording them tomorrow. If you're away from home, take your journal or recording device, and don't worry if you do or don't record any. You could write your dreams down or record them and just transcribe them later. Transcribing them later after audio recording them, I have found so far the quickest way. Transcribing them within a few days to a week is a good link to thoughts and situations from your waking life to the theme of the dream. Though lumping them into a few weeks is also okay, every now and again I have a backlog. It's just harder to pinpoint mental activity relating to the dream. You can remember situations or events or sometimes it's confirmations on things, but the mental activity is just a little harder to pinpoint. So the benefit of doing them every few weeks is that you can see patterns. Depending on how much you remember, depends on how long deciphering takes. So if I have a backlog, it can sometimes take an afternoon or two to catch up, but that's because I am recording pages per dream. Sometimes I'll go through the process of marking all the elements and the characters and objects and landscapes, and I just don't see a theme, a connection, or what the dream is alluding to. I have found that I just stop and I either move on to the next dream, or if that seems to be happening on the next dream, I realize I just have to walk away, and I revisit it a few days later. Practice, 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 and remember all and every detail, and all and every dream has a message, so that it motivates you to record your dreams. I hope this has inspired you to start, continue, or go back to deciphering your dreams. I know it is hard to begin with, and you wonder what can you get just from a couple of sentences or one little scene. But they're there to guide you when and where you need it. In Lak'ech.